And now for something completely different.
It's me, Mario!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another LP, the third of this new channel. I don't know anymore. Alright, so today we're going to be doing something not comic book related, because I made a habit of that in my old LPs, doing, other games besides comic book games. I don't know. Felt like playing something different. And we're going to continue that trend because, out of all the games I own, there's only so many like superhero games we can actually do. So today we're going to be looking at Super Mario 64. Yay! So I'm a big Mario fan. I played a good number of Mario games, both 2D and 3D. Majority of the classic ones, all the home console versions. Super Mario 1, 2, 3, 4, or World, as it's called. Played 64, obviously. I played Sunshine, but, I didn't own it for the GameCube. I only just recently played it thanks to the All-Stars version. Which is not what I'm playing, or is not recorded here. This is the Wii U Virtual Console, because I don't own a Switch right now. Originally, I was gonna record the game on a Switch, borrowing my friend's Switch, but I couldn't really meet up with him. It was mostly on my bad, so I just decided, whatever. I'll just since I'm recording another game anyway, might as well just play it on the Wii U and whatever. So yeah, we're doing it that way. Right now I'm just kind of getting used to the controls again, because it has been a while since I played it. Okay, so when I played Super Mario 64 last time, the last time I played Super Mario 64 was back in December 2020, early January 2021. Because I got Super Mario All-Stars as a Christmas gift. So that was the last time I fully played through it, all 120 stars, which is what I want to do for this playthrough, is just to get all the stars. But yeah, this is pretty much a comfort game for me, because out of all the Mario games, my favorites, at least for right now, is New Super Mario Brothers for the DS. That's my favorite 2D Mario game. As far as 3D, my favorite is Super Mario Odyssey, which is essentially Super Mario 64 on mega steroids, because there's a lot of moons in that game. I feel like at some point that's worth reviewing, but yeah, you never know, man. So yeah, we're getting the game started, and man, what a time this, 1996 is when this game came. This was a launch title for the Nintendo 64, so, and what a console too. Even though, as far as, graphic-wise, it didn't really, compare to, the PlayStation. When you look at this compared to, Crash Bandicoot, which was, I believe, the same year, you could definitely see that, the higher, polygon count and more animation, all that. Of course, Mario 64 wasn't going to match that. To be fair, though, Mario 64 was, one of the first true 3D platformers. So, I think so. Anyway, so I might be wrong, but I can't think of what really, came out before this, as far as 3D platformers. But, so yeah, it definitely defined a generation of Nintendo fans. It's basically what Super Mario Brothers did for 2D, Super Mario 64 did for 3D. And, the idea of a camera came from Super Mario 64 because of the Lakitu with the camera. Cameras in games would not have been what they are without Super Mario 64, I think. So, or at least it's right up there, I want to say. So yeah, as opposed to just going through like worlds 1 through 8 in order, essentially you're just transported to these different hubs where you got to collect stars. And there's 120 stars in the game. There's like 6 in each world. 6 in each world, and then like, oh yeah, I'm also adding this in as a transition, so cut back to whatever we're doing. So yeah, so there's 120 stars in total, 6 of them per just regular levels. There's also a bonus 20 stars within the castle, and also just through like other side activities like activating switch caps and whatnot. And oh yeah, we got our first star. 119 to go. And there's also a 100 coin star too within each world. So, and you know, we'll get through it. We'll get to that here in a minute. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be going through I'm gonna get every star. So showing off all the different stars in each, you know, respective level, as you know, because that's essentially what it is. Like, there are these big like worlds, but they're like small micro levels, and like occasionally, or at least like a few times, like they'll change up the actual level, but for the most part it's pretty much like just uniform between all of them. So yeah, the first one we took down King Bob-omb, and now we are racing against Koopa the Quick. And if this first star is anything to go by, he's not very quick at all. You only encounter him like a couple times. Like there's this race, and then there's another one in Tiny Huge Island, which we'll be seeing later. But yeah, this first one not very difficult at all. Just gotta race him, and you can see from the bottom of the bottom corner of how not quick he is. So yeah, besides like the worlds themselves, like Mario is actually like a pretty versatile, pretty versatile character to control. I mean, he's got running and jumping, obviously. He's got a 1-2 punch combo, like you can punch enemies. You can also breakdance kick, which I never find myself using in any scenario with enemies. I just do that for fun. And then, you know, as far as jumps go, like you can triple jump, side jump. You got the long jump, which is really, really useful, and something I use quite often. So, but yeah, Mario is actually like super fun to play around with in this game. But that's not to say that the game is like aged that gracefully, because there are some major design elements that just don't bode well, even for future 3D Mario games. One example I think of off the top of my head is just being able to, see where the star is exactly. But this, it's pretty much, you just go to, you just warp into the level, and you're basically on your own. Like, you just gotta find out for yourself. And most of the time, it's pretty easy. And like the names of the stars will, give you a good hint on what you're supposed to be doing. But a lot of the times, I feel like it's just, some stuff isn't as simple as it should be. One we're going to see next part involving a chunk of wall, so yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, you can definitely tell that it's been a while since I played the game. But yeah, this game, like, the first time I ever played Super Mario 64 was a friend of my dad's, because he had a Nintendo 64. And so he had Mario 64, he had Zelda Ocarina of Time. I want to say he also had Banjo-Kazooie and a couple other games. It's been so long. My memory's like really fuzzy. But I immediately gravitated towards Super Mario 64 because during the mid 2000s there was just a whole renaissance of videos of people using Mario 64. Like mainly it's just like bit comedy videos. Like the first time I ever heard of Scatman was thanks to Super Mario 64 in some essence. So. It's a weird thing to say, but it's it's super true. But so yeah, I played it at his house, and then the first time I really got a true copy for myself was actually Super Mario 64 DS. It was a birthday present, or it was right around my birthday. My parents asked me what I wanted to get. And I saw Super Mario 64 DS on the shelf at the Walmart, and I said, that's what I want. And I did get it. Because as far as, I had my DS for, I want to say, over a year or two. Yeah, this would have been 2 years later. No, a year later. Yeah, because I got my DS in 2007. So I had New Super Mario Bros. DS, and I love that game. I loved Mario. So... And then I remembered my experience with Super Mario 64, which wasn't really much, honestly, but I did get it for the DS, and I got pretty far in the game. I want to say I got around at least 108 stars was what I remember. So there's the 100 coin star. Which is probably the most pain in the ass star for each level, but I'll get to that. I had to keep that death in there because it just came out of nowhere, and I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, back in the painting you go. So we're kind of some of these levels, for the most part, we're getting the stars in order, but in some scenarios like this where stars are locked off because of, needing power-ups, we're just, I'm just doing the last star that's there, so. And also, occasionally, I'll forget the order of stars, or just get a star, out of the intended order. Because I'm so good at this game. But, yeah. But that's it for Course 1. Bob-omb Battlefield. That's all the stars there. So now we're getting, I know I kind of just skipped my story, but I'll finish it next part. I promise. So anyway, we're doing some hidden stars that are around the castle. This first one, or these first two, are actually, this is a Peach's Slide, of course, and there's 2 stars you can get here. One is just by, finishing the course regularly and hitting a question box. The other one is, time-based. If you get it within, 20 seconds, as long as it doesn't turn to 21, then the star is yours. And the way that I usually do it is just by sliding down head first on stomach, I guess. I don't know. I was trying to get that extra life there, but yeah, I just get it that way because it just seems faster, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but so yeah, the other star you can get is just with the box here. So I think that's the only 2 bonus stars I'm beginning this part, but yeah, there's stars littered all over the castle in all different, crevices and whatnot. So yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah. So next time we'll be moving over to Course 2 and continuing on our Mario adventures. So yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Be sure to follow me on all my social media, which you can find in my channel description. So Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Twitch, all that. You know, right? So yeah. Anyway, I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you all so much for watching. And of course, don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.